The unmistakable sound of the Spitfire engine. This is one of only 10 remaining airworthy two-seaters taking to the sky, watched avidly by some of the men who once flew them. Among those assembling at this historic airfield is 100-year-old Flight Lieutenant Colin Bell.
I suppose, like every young man in 1940, I wanted to be in the Air Force, but I was given extra propulsion because one afternoon I was walking towards Hampton Court Bridge and a German aircraft came along and it slung a bomb out, presumably at the bridge, but it missed the bridge and it dropped on a house on the opposite side of the road to me. And I got covered in dirt and muck and everything else. And I thought if I become a pilot, I might catch up with this chap, but I never did.
And how did you come to choose to fly a Mosquito?
Before I flew the Mosquito, I was flying Blenheims. And when you took off in a Blenheim, you could position yourself by looking back to the airfield and setting your course. When you flew a Mosquito, when you look back, the airfield had disappeared because it was that fast. I've never driven a racing car, but I imagine that driving a racing car and flying a Mosquito are very similar. I mean, the Mosquito responded to every touch of the controls. It was part of you. And not very long ago, I flew in a Spitfire down here. And somebody had said to me, well, how does the Spitfire compare with the Mosquito? And I said, well, there's nothing that the Spitfire can do that the Mosquito can't do. And the Mosquito has 2 Spitfire engines.
During the Second World War, Colin was awarded the Distinguished Flying Cross for his service with one of the Pathfinder squadrons. The Pathfinders would guide heavier bombers to their targets at night and light them up with flares at a time when the RAF lacked more sophisticated technology.
I did 50 trips over Germany and I had 13 over Berlin. Some people have done much more. The real heroes were the heavy bombers because they were much slower, they were much more vulnerable, and they suffered much higher casualties than we did. So if you're looking for heroes, don't look at me. Just try and concentrate on those people that you know that flew heavy bombers. Yeah.
Modest about his personal achievements, like so many of the men here today, who still enjoy time together and watching these historic aircraft fly again. Rosie Layden, Forces News, Biggin Hill. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe.